is my, this is video number 3 in the Don't Throw It Out series. I just decided to name this series Don't Throw It Out because it is solely about making art out of garbage. Like, mostly garbage. Of course, I buy new paint. I have new paint. You don't have to. You don't have to, but I do. But you don't have to. So, you can just make things out of garbage. Like, watch this. I had turned a box, like 2 boxes like this, into this weird, I call it a Weird Wild Artist book. Not because it's not done on this side, but mostly because it's got all sorts of folds going on. It's like an accordion. It's like, you know, there's all sorts of things. And I made this with paper that I collected / hoarded, or I did little paint samples. There's a video about that, but it's kind of long. If you have a lot of time on your hands, go for it. I am going to finish this, but I don't know when. So you can get excited for that. That's coming. This is still drying. And we have this. And nothing back here. Oh, and I just took paper with me. I decided to start doing something different over here, so I glued this big piece on this side. This glue is not that sticky right now. I mean, I think what I'm gonna do is set it. I'm just gonna cover this in glue. I'm gonna set this up on its end to dry. But right now, I feel like I have time to get all the paper on. Whoops. Before we do that. On this one side at least. So and how about that? That's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's get the rest of this glue out of here. How many times can I say glue in this video? It's glue. Wait, that's upside down. I'm really just using these for the lines. The marks they have are different than some of the other papers I use. This is, okay, so maybe I like a little bit more variety in it better than I like these. Because this now I gotta like, now I gotta work through all this. And I don't know what is it too late to tear this off? Nope, it was not too late to tear that off. Okay, let's do what we were going to do in the beginning. Let's just leave this here. This, I do like that, and I am gonna cover this up with some more paper, but let's put this here for now. And no. Sometimes the paper falls on and you know it's right. This is not one of those times. Okay, this here. What about, do I want to bring in, no. Oh yeah, the yellow could work here. Scrambled eggs Olay. Indeed, Olay. Kind of like that, actually. Like that, wait. You know, I used to think this was teaching, but I really am starting to not think that. I hope it's at least entertaining though. That's kind of what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. What about this? Nope. This? No. This? No. This. That's probably okay. Let's put that there. I lost my brush. Oh, let's see how much stuff stuck to it. None. That was good. I thought things would be stuck to it. Was I gonna, yeah, do this. What side were we going to use? Obviously, I am not using very thick coats of glue here, because things would be much more stuck together than they are if I was doing that. Oh, there it is. I think that is what I need. Is it? No. I kind of want to just tear that off, but I can't because it's actually pretty stuck on there. What am I going to do? That is what I'm going to do. Big thing to cover up all the mistakes. And look, it does. Okay. I learned something just now. I do not like when I put the big paper down and just leave. I don't like one piece of paper just showing off there. I like multiple things happening in one spot. But the dark paper does make a nice background. So do all the little bits that are in there. The good thing about paper is you can always put more on top. And it will get a little weird sometimes, but it also doesn't matter if you, like, you have to stop at a certain point or your stuff's gonna be too thick. But this is a garbage seltzer box, and garbage, well, this paper's not, well, it was made out of garbage, but let's just, I kind of like that. This is kind of why we say this is why pencils have erasers. Well, this is why we're gonna glue paper on top. This is the erasing here. We're erasing what we did before. And also, that's kind of nice, but I don't think it's a good idea. See how easy that was? We have another one to save the day. Is that gonna save the day? Does our day need to be saved by that? Yes, I think it does. Okay. Is it really that serious? Saving the day. Yes, it was. It was serious. That was serious. Look at this. I love this. I'm going to put this here. Love it. Eggs Olay. Olay. Such an 80s thing, 90s thing. Eggs Olay. Recipe cards. Actually typing things out. Well, that's a printer. I don't know how you get, okay. I don't know how you print recipes on a printer. Now you have the yellows. This green in here, I'm not going to let it bother me. It kind of does, but I'm not going to do anything about it. So now we have one more spread.